It's now been almost 3 months since the children were taken into care. The next major court appearance coming up is a protection hearing. This must take place within 3 months of the first court appearance. Tanya and Brad have been seeing the kids regularly. The family counseling and rehab sessions are going well. By the time you have to go to court for the protection hearing, you will have had time to show the judge what's true and what's not about what the agency said was going on in your home.
So Tanya, next week the judge is going to decide whether your children are still in need of protective services. If the problems in your home are still serious, Child Protection Agency will continue to need to be involved, and the judge will make his or her decision based on the evidence you and I file with the court, the evidence that your husband and his lawyer file with the court, and of course the evidence that the agency also files with the court. Once the judge has a chance to review all of that, he or she will be in a better position to assess what is best for the children.
Does that mean the judge is going to let my children come home?
Well, it's hard to predict what's going to happen. Sometimes problems that have to be dealt with take a longer period of time to fix, and you may not be ready for the children to come home. The judge is going to need to know that we're trying to address the problems that have been identified. If the judge decides that the children still need protective services, the judge is then going to have to decide whether the children can be returned to you under the supervision of the agency, or whether the children must remain in foster care, and the agency can request some changes to the foster care arrangements.
What kind of changes?
Well, changes such as you having more time with the children, different changes with the visiting schedule. Every time we go to court, what you need to remember is we need to convince the judge that there is progress. We're making progress. We're trying to address some of the problems. Looking for cooperation. He's looking for the right attitude, and certainly a commitment to working to having your children returned.
Let's fast forward again. At the 3-month protection hearing Tanya and her lawyer were preparing for, the judge decided the children had to stay in foster care. She noted the progress made by Tanya and Brad and encouraged them to work a bit harder at fixing their problems. It will be a while before they go back to court. The next time will be for the 6-month first disposition hearing.